Hi students, my name is Samba Sivarao, physics faculty. So today let us start kinematics. So in kinematics again there are two parts, motion in straight line and motion in plane. First in motion in straight line, let us learn about displacement. Next, let us learn about distance. So here you see displacement is the shortest distance between initial and final positions of a body. If a body is moving from one position to another position, then the shortest distance, shortest path from initial to final. So displacement is shortest path. Shortest path is the displacement. Then distance is length of actual path. Length of actual path is the distance. So I will show you example. Now for example, if you are going from your home to college. So if you are going from home to college, generally we cannot go to straight line, then we will go along some curved path like this. So while going, we take left turn, right turn, like that, so many turns, not straight line. Then this is the way we are following, this is the path we are following. Now, home is the initial position, college is the final position. Then shortest path means we need to draw a straight line. So if you draw a straight line from initial position to final position, so length of this straight line is the displacement. So this straight line is the shortest path, shortest length, shortest distance from initial to final position. Length of this straight line is the displacement. But distance is length of actual path. This is the actual path we are following. So length of this path is the distance. This is the distance. Right? So length of this path is the distance and the length of this shortest line from initial to final position is the displacement. Now tell me, which is greater, distance or displacement? Length of this curve is greater. So distance is greater than displacement. So here we can conclude distance is greater than displacement. Next, let us see another example. If you are going from a point or if from point A to point B in a straight line like this. So this is the path you are going. So this is the path, length of the path is the distance. Now for example, if this length is 2 meter from A to B, 2 meter, then distance travelled, here distance is equal to 2 meter because here we are going along straight line. Now displacement in this case is shortest distance from initial to final. Again this is the 2 meter. So here we understand distance is equal to displacement. So if you are going along straight line, from A to B, distance is 2 meter, displacement is 2 meter. Then distance equal to displacement in this example. But in this example, we are going along a curved path. Then here distance is greater than displacement. So here we can understand, final conclusion we can give, distance is always greater or equal to displacement. So this is the conclusion we can give. Distance traveled by any body is equal to displacement when it is traveling along straight line. But if you are traveling along a curved path, then distance is greater than displacement. You take any example, you will not find any case where displacement is greater. Always you will get distance is greater than displacement or distance is equal to displacement. Right? Now let us do an example problem based on this distance and displacement. Now if you are going along a circular path, if you are moving along a circular path, now this is the circular path we are going. So if you start at A, then you will go to B and go to C in anti-clockwise direction. This is the center O. So you are going A to B, B to C, like that you are moving in circle in anti-clockwise direction. Again you will come to A, again you will make more rounds. Now for the case A to B, if you are going from A to B, what is the distance traveled? What is the displacement? From A to B, distance traveled, A to B, displacement. So you are going around the curved path, circular path here like this. Now here, this AB is the 1/4 of the circle, 1/4 of the circle. So what is the length of the full circle? 2 pi r. 2 pi r is the circumference of the circle. Now this is 1/4. So 2 pi r is for full circle. For 1/4 circle, this length will be 2 pi r divided by 4. Then here distance is nothing but length of the path. Here path is circle. So distance is nothing but length of the path. Length of this path is 2 pi r divided by 4. This is the distance traveled A to B. Now tell me, what is the displacement when it goes from A to B? So displacement is nothing but shortest path from A to B. So from A to B, if you draw a straight line, that straight line is the shortest path. Then length of this straight line is the displacement. So how to find the length of this straight line? So here this is the radius of the circle R and this is the radius of the circle R. It is a right angle triangle. You can apply Pythagoras theorem. So what is Pythagoras theorem? AB square equal to square of the hypotenuse equal to sum of the squares of the other two sides. This is R, this is R. R square plus R square. Then AB square equal to 2R square. Then if you take root on both the sides, then it will become root 2 times R. So AB equal to root 2R. Then here AB is the displacement. So displacement can be written root 2 times R. That is the displacement A to B. Next, if you take A to C, A to C is the case now. It is moving from A to C along the circle only. Then what is the distance traveled here? Distance traveled is length of the path. So A to C is half of the circle. So length of the half of the circle is nothing but 2 pi r by 2 is nothing but pi r. 2 get cancelled. Pi value I will substitute 3.14 r. 3.14 r is the distance traveled. Then in the same case A to C, what is the displacement? Displacement is the shortest distance from initial to final. A is the initial position, C is the final position. A to C, draw a straight line. Length of this straight line is the displacement. So here this is r and this is r, then r plus r. 2r is the length of the straight line from A to C, 2r is the displacement. Here again we have one more example to compare which is greater easily. So distance traveled here is 3.14 times r, displacement is 2r. 3.4 is greater than 2. So distance is greater than displacement, that's what already we written here. Right? Next. Here if I take another case A to A. So A to A means it is coming from A to B, B to C, like that. It is moving in circle, again coming back to A. Started at A, again moved back to A. Initial position is A, finally also reached A. Initial position and final positions are same. What is displacement? Shortest path from initial to final. Initial is A, final is also A. No displacement. So displacement can be written directly. So displacement is equal to 0. Understanding? Displacement means shortest distance from initial to final. If A is here, B is here, we draw a straight line. But A to A means A is here, A to A, 0 distance. So displacement is 0 here. Then what is the distance? It completed one round along the circle. So length of this circle, circumference, that is 2 pi r. So 2 pi r is the distance travelled in one round. If it starts at A, comes back to A, it travelled 2 pi r distance, but displacement has become 0. So now you need to conclude one more point here about displacement and distance. Here displacement can increase or again decrease back to 0, or increase, keep on increasing, or keep on decreasing, like that it might become 0 also. But distance keep on increasing only. So in A to A, one round it traveled 2 pi r. If it completes one more round, so first 2 pi r, next 2 pi r, 4 pi r. So like the distance keeps on increasing, but displacement doesn't keep on increasing. It keep on increases, again decreases back to 0. So it depends on the case in our circular motion. Now you take in our daily life, we'll start at home in the morning, then we'll go to college, our displacement increased, by evening we'll come back to home. So we started at home, we reached home back. Initial position and final positions are same, displacement 0. But distance, if you are traveling first 5 kilometers towards the college, again you are coming 5 kilometers back, then 5 plus 5, 10 kilometers is the distance traveled. Again tomorrow, again you will go 5 kilometers and come back. So yesterday 10 kilometers, today 10 kilometers, 20 kilometers is the distance traveled in 2 days. But displacement 0 again. So this way, in our daily life, in our lifetime, distance traveled by us keep on increasing. If you don't move, if you stay at the same place, your distance remains constant. Right? So here remember, displacement can be 0 also, but distance traveled never becomes 0 if it moved.